Good morning, Meaningful Conversationalists. My name is Lele. Welcome to Meaningful Conversations. I am the other half of Meaningful Conversations. So I was really moved by Cindy's video on insecurities. I really loved the vulnerability in there and just the truth in it, And as I was listening to her, I was just thinking about some of the photos we have taken in the past where, you just look awkward, But through the time and the beautiful relationships that I've had, when you have people who speak positive, who speak truth over your life, who speak the scriptures over your life, who challenge distorted views that we have about ourselves, it's just a beautiful thing. And you cannot help but grow in those relationships. And I'm very, very grateful for the relationships that I have. I've been blessed so much with that. And that's why even when I go through the most challenging times, I cannot help but thank the Most High for just the beautiful people that He has put in my life. But yeah, going back to the topic, yes, Inzi, I think for me, one of the things that I picked up was that just the importance of relationships and how good relationships can just help you grow, that they can edify you and they can help, man, to discern lies versus truths, that we may believe about ourselves, I love this new, I could say a new age thing that I keep on hearing about us unlearning, things that we learned, and the things that we are unlearning in our past are probably also lies that we have believed about ourselves, lies that we've believed about relationships, lies we've believed about men, lies men have believed about women, and just these general statements that we loosely throw around, and I was just thinking, Jorge, when we speak about lies, we speak about deceit, we speak about things that are misleading, untrue statements, and statements that can create a false impression of something or a person or even the nature of a thing, right? And I was thinking, Jorge, insecurity is one of those things that are things that may be based on lies. I know I used to be insecure about the shape of my body, but the reason I became insecure about the shape of my body is because of something that somebody had said, that some parts of me are too big, and then I started believing that. And however, the thing about how we view things, it will always be different, like when you look at trees, there's different kinds of trees. Some are big, some are small, some are shrubs, some are, but no one goes around and says this tree is abnormal. Just as much as with us, some people are shaped a certain way. Some people, even with character and personalities, we are just different. And all characters and personalities and shapes and forms and whatever, they all have their own strengths and their own weaknesses, And my belief is that all of those differences are supposed to benefit all of us so that I can learn from somebody who's different from me, instead of trying to defend my own truth or whatever the case may be. So it's in this age where there's just so much information, it's very important for us to really be established in terms of what the truth is. I know a lot of people talk about my truth, and my truth is this, my truth is this, but I believe that there's a truth, and but that's my belief, right? And maybe I'm contradicting myself, but yeah. So for me, the truth is the scriptures, and I love what the word says when it says, in John 8 verse 31, it says that if you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples. This is the Messiah talking, and it says you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. I can attest to that. I feel like a lot of people, when we think that people who are scriptural are very, they're constricted in their thinking and whatever. But I tell you the truth that the more I go into the scriptures, the more my mind broadens, the more I think I'm blessed with insight, but the more I want to learn. That's the thing. I never get to a point where I know. In fact, the more I go into the scriptures, the more I'm like, oh, there's so much more to learn, you know. And so when we go further into this scripture, John 8, verse 31, the Messiah addresses lies, and he says that the father of lies is the evil one. So for me, I looked at it and I thought, it means therefore each day there's a certain misleading information that I need to be able to discern and say, okay, this is not the truth. I'm not going to take this and walk this way. Okay, so this is a lie that I've believed. Father, what is the truth? What is the truth? Who am I? What am I supposed to do? Is this the correct way to respond to this? Is this the correct way to spend my money? Is this the correct way to teach my child or to help them grow? Just because it's been done for ages and ages, it doesn't make it right. Just because relationships are failing, it doesn't mean that's the nature of it. It doesn't mean that they were created to fail. You know, just because there's a lot of divorces, it doesn't make marriage terrible. Just because there's a lot of job losses and, you know, doesn't mean that therefore we are not going to make it in life. Just, you know, so I feel like it's very important for me to address the issue of truth versus lies. Every day we wake up, there is that battle, you know, there is that battle in our minds. What is the truth? If I'm driving in traffic, is it really necessary for me to be impatient? And why am I responding to things in a certain way? And is it because it's what I've seen and therefore I think it's okay to emulate it? Or what is the truth? What is the correct way to exist in this world? You know, and I felt like when I was listening to Cindy, I was thinking, and I was just looking at just how gorgeous she is, and I was thinking, wow, you know, it is so easy to believe lies, and the person or the being that has created lies is so good at it. You know, it's so good at it because I have believed and I still believe certain lies about myself that I'm still trying to unlearn. So today, as you go about your day, ask yourself how much of the information that you are using to filter your life through, to filter the decisions that you are making about your life, how much of that information comes from a place of truth. Information comes from a place of lies. The way you look at yourself, how much of that is a truthful way of seeing yourself, you know, and how also I want to emphasize the importance of surrounding yourself with people who are also truth seekers, because then they will feed you and guide you in a way of truth, you know. And from where I'm standing, the word says that we are amazing just by the mere fact that we are created in the image of the Most High. It says a lot. And just by the mere fact that we were already affirmed, when we were being created, we were already affirmed that it was a very good creation. And more than being affirmed, we were blessed. So as you go through your day, your week, your month, your year, please know that everything that stands against the truth that you are blessed is a lie. Everything that stands against the truth that you are very good is a lie. The truth is that you were created, first of all, by the most amazing, most high, and that is awesome. It's like if we talk about a designer and we like this type of designer, like, oh my word, this designer is so amazing. So whatever they make is amazing. Imagine you were created by the Most High. Secondly, that the Most High says you are amazing, you're great, very good. Then, after creating and saying you're good, he says, he blesses you. How does he bless you? Be fruitful, multiply, take over the earth, take care of the earth. So he can't ask us to take care of the earth if he didn't give us the ability and the skills, to do so. So you are blessed. You are very good. You are amazing. And thank you so much for listening.